I apologize for my absence. I've been away for quite a while now. I looked at my last video and it said 2 weeks. I was like, but it's not like I haven't had time to make a video. I could have made a video. I've just been kind of psychologically disoriented lately, and yeah, sometimes you don't even want to go there. I'm toying with a new angle. Gonna see if I like it. Gonna see if you like it. I don't know. Give me feedback. It's difficult to get back on your feet when you've been gone for a while, I think, which is why I needed to just get out and do this, because I sit there and I think about what I want to do, and I've actually tried to record videos and I just didn't like the way they turned out. So sometimes you just need to do it, you know, just do it. Okay, first thing, ginormous, humongous thank you to Die Bunny Hater. In fact, I think I'm going to dedicate this video to her, because Abby, I opened my mailbox yesterday and I found a package slip. Ha! It was absolutely fantastic. I got my package, came up to my room, and you know what was in them, but I'm going to tell you anyway. I don't know if you can see them. Plaid bondage pants. Absolutely fantastic, and I'm not lying to you one little bit. I haven't taken them off since I got them yesterday, except to sleep. And they're fantastic. They're a bit big, but I have a belt, so it's okay. It works. It works for me. They're great. Now I walked everywhere in them today. They're got big pockets, and they are fantastic. I can't wait to create new memories in them and perhaps share them with you. So thank you so much for sending them to me. She had Abby had a video where she was talking about how she had too many clothes and she wanted to get rid of some of them. She showed these babies and I just fell in love with them and told her that I wanted them, so she sent them over to me, and I didn't have to pay postage or anything, so I hope it didn't cost you too much. You know, if it did, if I owe you anything, I certainly will try to find a way to get that to you. But they're fantabulous. 110%. I love them. Moving on. Regarding my last video, I was angry. I'm not gonna lie. But I really have sat and thought on it for quite a long time. So after pondering this infinitely in my head, I have reached a conclusion. I don't care. I don't care. I don't know, I've been thinking lately why I really care about privacy that much, or why I really have cared in the past, you know? Is there anything I really am trying to hide? Well, I guess so. I mean, everyone hides something. We don't walk around in public with no clothes on, or, you know, most of us don't. We don't spout off what we think all the time. Some of us do. And I need to practice putting my foot in my mouth more often, I think. But that's what a camera's great for, you know, because people don't always want to hear what you have to say. But YouTube is great for that, because it doesn't matter, you know, turn me off if you don't want to hear it. I mean, well, I swear. But I think I probably miscommunicated a lot the way I felt, because I'm someone who dwells in negativity a lot, and I like to mention the negative parts of things. A lot of you, I think, took me the wrong way. I love my mother, and she loves me in a way that I don't think anybody on this earth ever will, ever has or does or ever will. And I would never say anything differently than that about her, and she has done more for me than probably anybody. You know, she has some difficult personality traits. I know I inherited some of them. I think this is one where we differ a lot. I'm not ashamed of anything I put up on this website. And it's funny, because I always say that I couldn't care less what people think. And, you know, I always thought that, but maybe I do. I'm going to beat myself up about it. I think if somebody really sees me accurately and they want to pass a negative judgment, then it doesn't bother me. But I don't want someone to see me inaccurately or judge me for something they don't understand. You know, that bothers me. and I guess there's certain things that I don't want to show to people if they don't see the whole picture, kind of thing. I think maybe that's the best way to explain it. But I've given up on really keeping them private. Some people are so anal about protecting their identity on YouTube, but it doesn't happen, you know. I'm really rambling today, aren't I? Since I haven't done a proper video log in a long time, this is just kind of a compilation of just all these thoughts that I've been having. Because, you know, normal people who record vlogs don't have these big spans of time in between them. They record them fairly often, but and actually make a topic-based vlog, but I haven't, you know, done one in 2 weeks now, so actually I think it might be almost 3 weeks. I'm a bad YouTuber. I've been having thoughts lately a lot for some reason about how small we are, and it's really beginning to depress me. And the way that I've been able to overcome that after thinking about it and recycling it in my head over and over is that you can't become preoccupied with what is outside of you and what is beyond your field of vision, because I occupy my own tiny little corner of the world, and I have to be concerned with what's in that immediate distance, you know. And I always think I'll never make any difference in the world or in the universe or whatever, but effectiveness is measured, I think. But whatever I do, you know, I always thought no one, on the scale of things, no one really knows who I am. You know, the world doesn't know who I am, so how can I really affect things? Well, you know, if you're a celebrity and you do something that everybody in the world learns about, well, it's going to be more widely accepted, or not accepted necessarily, but it's going to be more widely known. It's going to be more widely remembered by people, by society. But say I'm putting this moment in the world right now. Is that necessarily inferior to something that is famous, that, you know, that everybody knows, everybody's informed of? Not necessarily, and I think it's kind of romantic, the notion that there are so many things that are superior to people and human memory, and that this moment will be in history forever. You know, it doesn't matter to me necessarily that everybody knows about it. I don't know. I'm not even... When I start talking, nothing ever makes sense. So I know that it doesn't make sense to you, probably, unless you're really special. Gold star. But the reason I started thinking about this was because I was in my science class, which I'm totally bombing. It's terrible. Off topic. Anywho, it was a video about the universe and, you know, theories as to what else is out there, and it was showing this view of galaxies, and it started, you know, on our galaxy, and started panning out, and all of a sudden there were just, it was like disks of floating galaxies here and here and here and here, and, you know, as it got wider, as the scope got wider, it just looked like little bits of neon glowing plankton just floating through an ocean. And there are that many galaxies out there, people are surmising. So, we are one planet in one galaxy. I am one person on that one planet, in that one galaxy, in this universe of maybe infinite galaxies. And there are, what is it now, like 5 billion people in the world, 6 billion, or something like that. We are so infinitesimally small. And that's the point I'm trying to make. The thing that was depressing me is that it is so insignificant. Life is insignificant. And I don't really believe concretely in an afterlife, so it's like, all this time I've wasted so far, you know, what am I doing with it? What am I doing with my life? But does it really even matter, you know, if I won a Nobel Prize, or if I wrote a novel that just exploded over the world, or if I just made some huge accomplishment. Some huge accomplishment is jack squat. You know what I mean? So now that we're finished from that, I wish I could be one of those witty vloggers, you know, who comes up with all this funny material. But I don't know, I want to release energy right now. Do you like my hair this way? I do. It's getting really long, and the layers are long enough to actually braid it now, which makes me kind of not want to cut the layers, but it wasn't looking too good today, so I decided to save it by braiding it. I have just reached 100 subscribers. So this is for the Smee. Thank you, the Smee, and she's very cool. She shares a name with me. Tea's ready. So go check her out. Yeah, thank you to all my new subscribers as well. You guys kick ass. I was going to make a video again, like the 100 subscribers dance, but that last video was such a complete and utter pain in the ass to make because Windows Movie Maker does not cooperate with me. So this is going to have to suffice. Thank you, the Smee, and everyone else who has subscribed to me. I love you. I'm gonna go, because I really don't think I have anything more to say, and I've been rambling on for far too long already. Director's account, I love you. Mwah. Thank you again, Die Bunny Hater, if you're still hanging around. You rule the universe. Why do I keep going into that theme again? I need to shut up. Okay, thank you for watching. This has been Color Me Violet, Hannah, and I am bidding you farewell and a lovely, insignificant life. I love cynicism.